Good morning and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. We're going to get started today as the Soviet Union. January 1st, 1936. Come here, Stalin. Quit Stalin the love. We're going to turn off historical AI because we're going to have fun today. We're not going to do a historical Soviet run. We're just going to do whatever the hell we want with the Soviets. The Soviet Union starts out communist with no elections, and they have some interesting stuff going on. For instance, the home of the revolution means they construct buildings slower, but they also are difficult to convert away from communism. The Trotskyite plot. Paranoia and pathological distrust stemming from old power struggles impact the leadership of this nation. Trotsky was Lenin's supposed successor, and Trotsky and Stalin had a bit of a ruckus, and Trotsky had to go into exile. So before World War II, Trotsky had lived, across Europe, and then eventually he moved, to Mexico? Yeah, Trotsky moved to Mexico. So there's some friction still going on between Trotsky and Stalin, and that's what this is. Trotskyite plot. Basically, Stalin is paranoid, and I don't know if he had proper right to be paranoid. I'm sure there were people in the Soviet Union who disliked him enough to wish harm to him and wish him to, lose power. But at the same time, Stalin was just absolutely crazy. He was insanely paranoid. So the Trotskyite plot, negative 20% national unity, it did have a big impact on the Soviets, that's for sure. Anyway, let's hop in with a historical Soviet Union. All right. That glorious Hearts of Iron 4 music. There was actually someone in the Germany campaign, there was someone complaining about the music in the game, saying, oh, it's the worst music in any Paradox game. I was blown away by that. I thought the music was quite good. I think I prefer Victoria 2's music more, but I do like this music a lot. All right, so how do we start out? We have a giant nation. We have by far the most land out of any starting nation. It doesn't mean we're the strongest nation at the start of the game, though. How many regiments do we begin with? 138. What about, the Germans? See, the Germans only have a couple regiments. France has a large army. Britain does not. What about US? No, US doesn't really. Okay, I guess we do have the largest... Well, China? No, we even have a bigger army than China. Okay, we do have the largest army. We start with 36 military factories and 42 civilian factories. We have 1,000 airplanes and 67 boats. This is actually a pretty nice start. We have toaster economy, which means all construction speed is 30% slower and 10% slower because of Home of the Revolution. So every single construction we do is 40% slower. Ouch. We have an export focus. Okay, so this actually cancels out the construction speed penalty from Home of the Revolution. That's fine. We also get a 5% research bonus. We can switch that out if we wish. And we have volunteer only. 1.5% recruitable pop. Sounds good to me. But look at this. Our national unity is 35%. It is trash. Whew. Oh boy, that's trash. That is so trash. All right, what are we going to start with our national focus? I think we're going to finish the 5-year plan. This will give us some civilian buildings, civilian factories, which is super good because building our own civilian factories takes forever because of our construction penalties. We could also go for the Great Purge, and this would get rid of the Trotskyite plot, which is 20% less national unity. It would change it to only Trotsky plot purged, which is 5% national unity penalty. So that would improve our national unity by 15%. However, it would also give us a year and a half of research time 4% penalty and division organization negative 20%. So that means it's going to have some, long-lasting penalties if we do the Great Purge. But it does lead to a free research slot. So, yeah. And besides, it also has SMERSH. And if there's ever been a better name for a national focus, I've never heard of it. The Soviet Union has a national focus called SMERSH. SMERSH, or Death to Spies, is a proposed counterintelligence initiative that would serve a dual purpose: rooting out enemy spies and executing deserters and partisans within the ranks of the Red Army. Basically, you SMERSH stuff. And it's all caps, too. What a great name. SMERSH. Oh, gosh. Okay, are we going to do the Great Purge, or are we going to do the 5-year plan? I think I'm going to start with the 5-year plan. Yeah, let's get the 5-year plan, get those civilian factories going. And let's have our civilian factories make some more civilian factories. Ugh. Yeah, half of our civilian factories, or no, that's not true. Well, yeah, half of them are being used for making toasters, making civilian crap. But the way it calculates how many of your factories are used for consumer goods is based on your total number of factories. So we have a total number of factories of 84, and we have a civilian economy. So 30% of those are used for toasters, for civilian crap, consumer goods. So yeah, that's why there's 24. It's not 30% of your civilian factories, it's 30% of your total factories. That includes dockyards, military factories, and civilian factories. So it makes sense to have a lot of civilian factories so that you can actually get other production done, because military factories cannot do any kind of production other than military goods. All right, so first things first, let's get some civilian factories out here in Nowhere's Land. Yeah, just build a whole bunch. And they will take a long time to build, but they're totally worth it. So do that, then we'll come back to it later. What kind of research do we want to start out with? We have 3 research slots. Well, typically I like to go for some production bonuses and construction. This is probably the biggest one. This gives us flat out 10% faster construction speed. That's totally worth it. There's also a 2% research time research. Let's do that. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and get machine tools. There we go. There's a lot of stuff we should do. Like we don't even have 1918 in weapons. Like what the hell? Ugh. But we do start out with motorized, which is good, and mountaineers and paratroopers. That's kind of cool. We start with 3 of the support units. That's very nice, actually. We can get military police going early. And we start with light tanks already started. That's cool. We don't really have anything in artillery. And our default doctrine is mass assault. Now, since we're playing ahistorical, I'm probably going to change that to either artillery focus or tank focus. Mobile warfare is tank focus. Superior firepower is artillery focus. Both of these are very powerful. Superior firepower is mainly if you're a small country, then it'll help you not spend your manpower. Instead, you use artillery, which doesn't really take much manpower. And the mobile warfare allows you to blitzkrieg. And this is the German tree. This is what we did in our Germany campaign. I really like the mobile warfare doctrine, but we don't have to do that. Russia is very good at doing mass assault because they have a ton of manpower. There are... How much more manpower do we get? Is it like another 3% or something? They get a lot more manpower as the game goes on. Typically, Russia, a few years into the game, will have like 6 million manpower. So mass assault works great for them. And there's even more manpower down here on mass assault. In any case, we're going to switch to one of these 2, probably. We start with the I-16 fighter and the IL-4 naval bomber and the PE-8 strategic bomber. We don't have a close air support, so we'll probably be researching that pretty soon to help our troops on the ground. And we do not have a default airborne focus. Okay. For our Navy, we start out with subs 2, transports 1, level 1 battleship, no carriers, 1 battlecruiser, yeah, level 1 everything except no carriers, and then level 2 subs. Okay. And our default naval focus is the fleet in being, which means like capital ships. Okay. I can hang with that. I'm not sure if we're going to focus too much on the Navy. I know in the German campaign we barely did any Navy at all, and that was simply because we were completely outclassed by the United Kingdom, and we knew we were going to war with the United Kingdom. So what was the point in wasting our factories on naval dockyards? So instead of doing that, I think we're still going to stick with the military, with the ground troops focus instead of the naval focus. All right, what are we building? We're building infantry equipment, support equipment, towed artillery, light tanks, motorized, strategic bombers, and fighters. Okay, I don't think I want those strategic bombers here. Probably get some naval bombers going. Yeah. And we're building some destroyers, some submarines, and some more submarines. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, these destroyers are terrible. They don't even have the range to get to the Norwegian coast. Well, what's the point of them then? At least the submarines can go anywhere they want. All right, let's get our submarines to Leningrad. Ah, and now as Russia, you'll get to see something interesting. So there are a few places in the world where you have straits. Or not straits, what do you want to call it? Like a narrows. Think of it as narrows. A place where you can easily stop someone from getting through if you don't like them. For instance, there's the Kiel Canal here, and since this is entirely in Germany, see that's entirely in German lands, that means if you're at war with Germany, they won't let you through there. No matter what, they just won't let you through there. Similarly, up here, the Danish control this area, and if you're at war with the Danes, or if Germany takes over this area, then they won't let you through there either. So that's what that little icon means. So armies can pass, yes. Navies can pass, yes. Submarines can pass, yes. And trade can pass, yes. Same thing down here with Germany. The Kiel Canal, everything can pass. No, look at that. Only trade. He only allows trade. Well, the Black Sea is obviously an isolated region connected to the Mediterranean by the Bosporus and the Dardanelles. But the problem here is it's not controlled by someone friendly to us. In fact, Turkey and Russia, or Turkey and the Soviets, have a very hostile relationship. And because of that, they won't let anything pass. So we have a fleet here, but we can't get them out. They're trapped here. We have 9 ships, including a battleship, but we can't get them out of here. We're not allowed to pass there. We can go here, but we can't go past this strait. All right. So keep that in mind. And we have another port over here next to Japan, where we have 2 destroyers and 12 subs. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to keep building up. I'm going to keep building up our fleet next to Japan, and I'm going to keep building up our fleet in Leningrad. So I don't think I need 3 lines of submarines being built. I think I need 2. I should rename the fleets so I know what I'm looking at. The submarines, I mean, I can't speak Russian. This isn't even Cyrillic, so it wouldn't make any sense to anyone who speaks Russian anyway. But this is going to be our, what are we going to call them? Euro subs. This is going to be our Euro fleet. And this, unfortunately, we're not going to be sending any ships to this because we can't get them out of the Dardanelles. So we'll call this the Black Fleet and the Black Subs. But they're pretty useless. And we'll call these... Oh, did I merge them? Whoops. Whatever. Just keep them merged. Doesn't matter that much. We'll call these the Far East Fleet. Okay. And as always, you can assign construction orders, or not construction, you can assign destination orders for each thing that's constructed. I'll allow this 1 destroyer to finish. You can go to the Far East Fleet. Okay. And these submarines, let's see, instead of 11, I'm going to change it to infinite. You guys are going to go to the Far East Fleet. And I'm going to cancel this sub right there. And you guys are going to go to the Euro subs. If I can find you. There you are. I'm also going to queue up some convoys. We don't need that many. Maybe, just 1, I guess. Okay. Looks good to me. Some fighter jets. Do we have unused factories? We do. We have 18 unused factories. Okay, what else do we want to queue up here? There's a lot to do. At the start of the game, there's always a lot to do, especially if you're a larger nation, because there's a lot of things to consider. Like, what do you actually want to build? I don't know. We'll probably want some fighters. So let's give them some more factories. I don't know if we need them just yet. Maybe just 5 factories. Do we need the light tanks? Not so much. Let's go for the infantry equipment. That's going to be a huge thing for us. The artillery, I think, is going to be a good thing as well. Maybe just 2 pips, maybe 2 factories. Motorized, we're not going to need that much. All right, I'll give one more. I'll give a couple more to the tanks for now, simply because we have extra factories, and maybe one more for the naval bombers. Okay, there we go. Next thing is our airplanes. So we got to click on all of our airports here. I'm just going to disband them all. And we'll reassign them when we actually need them. Okay. So if we wanted to assign them, what do we actually have? We got some fighters. And I'll set the reinforced limit to 1,000. Okay. What else do we have? Interwar bombers. Okay. So these are basically TAC bombers. That's fine. The naval bombers I'll put right here. Reinforced to 600. Okay. And we also have strategic bombers. I'm not sure if we're going to use those, but go ahead and put them in Minsk. Strategic bombers, that's what you need to drop nukes. I don't know if we're going to be dropping nukes. We'll see. There you go. So that's our airplanes done. What's this? We need resources. We need rubber. Okay, who's got rubber for me? The Netherlands has rubber. There you go. And no divisions in basic training. Aw, we can fix that. So what do we have? We have paratroopers. Let me just delete that. We have a tank division, which is a lot of tanks. Wow. Okay. 18 combat width. Okay. This is like a reserves. This is our military police division. I'm not a fan of this. I'd rather have some cavalry, but I guess that works too. We have some cav divisions, which is just 4. This is what I'd rather have, that with an MP, but actually, why don't we just do that? Oh, because we don't have any army tradition. We can't change it. Right. We have a motorized division. I'll probably just delete that one. We have, oh, wow, that is a huge division. 24 combat width. Damn. Yeah, we're definitely going to change those guys. Can I get rid of this? No, I can't get rid of this. Okay, well, I'll remove 2 of these guys when I can, because I want the combat width to be 20. Alright, then I gotta rename these guys, though, so I know what the hell they are. Mountaineers. And this is our normal infantry unit. Starts out with just 9 infantry. That's cool. We can always change that up later. Call this infantry. Give them a nice new logo. You guys can be unicorns, okay? I'm going to delete these. So let me find these guys. Where are these guys? Go to our army screen. Find the trucks. Oh, it's just 1 division of trucks. Alright. You guys can be infantry. Actually, no. Let's make you mountaineers. Okay. And yeah, they do lose skill when you do that, but I don't care. I don't really want trucks. We have lots of cavalry. Lots and lots. So that'll be our military police. We'll just add the MP to those divisions. That'll be fine. Let me go ahead and select all the cav. Get them all in one area. And I'll give you to a field commander, a field marshal. Max entrenchment. You're not going to need entrenchment, but whatever. Grigory Kulik. Alright, military police. And low reinforcement priority on you guys. I think I can change that on you, right? Low reinforcement? There we go. Is there like a police logo? There's a fist. I don't see a police logo. I don't know. We'll go with the star. Okay. I need to finish adding them to that group, though. There's more cav out there. These guys. There we go. And I went with a field marshal because who knows how much military police we're going to need, right? Start you guys off, just garrison stuff. I mean, that's going to be your job. You're going to garrison everything eventually. That's not what I wanted. I'm selecting garrison areas. There we go. All right, let's find some more unassigned. Tanks and infantry, that's fine. Oh, you guys are the military police variety, aren't you? Yeah, you guys are the military police variety. Okay, you I can fix. Basically, I don't want infantry doing military police jobs, so I'm just going to change them up and turn them into normal infantry, the unicorn icon. Yeah. Okay. And we'll select everybody, if I can do that. We have a huge army over here by Japan as well. All right, 108 divisions. Holy crap. We're taking attrition in the Russian Far East. This state, Birobidzhan, has low infrastructure. Oh, let's check this out. Yeah, we got low infrastructure here. So we're taking attrition. Well, that sucks. Although it is green. Oh, it's not there. It's Sakhalin. We're taking attrition in Sakhalin. But we don't have any troops there. What's the point? You're taking attrition. Why? No, you're not. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and divide this up. So you're going to be divided in half. Where's that button? There it is. 27. All right. I'll give you to Konstantin Rokossovsky. I'll just take 3 guys out of there, no problem. We got a lot of infantry. I'll take these 3 guys. Okay. So Konstantin has 24 regiments. Go ahead and get on the Polish border. We'll get another 24. Well, that's 23. Oh, shit. There we go. Alexander Vasilevsky. All right, good sir. Get on the Romanian border. Might be too many people for that border. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they're suffering attrition. Split in half. Still too many, huh? 30? All right, I'll whittle it down a bit. But first and foremost, just get yourself a general. Grigory Zhukov. Get up here on the Finnish border. And last but not least, Ivan Konev. All right, Ivan. Let's take 6 dudes out of here, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And let's get 6 dudes out of Georgy Zhukov's army. 3, 4, 5, 6. 30. 24, 24, 24, 6. Oh shit, I took too many out. Oh, I left him with only 6 guys. Gosh. I left him with only 6 guys. There we go. All right, where would you like to go, sir? Let's put you on a defensive order right here. That'll do. All right, unpause. Wow, we're actually unpausing the game. I know, right? It's been 20 minutes of just sitting around with our thumbs up our asses. But we're actually going to unpause the game. It's crazy. Why don't you guys get a defensive order here? And hold down Alt. We can extend this. There we go. All right, everyone's on the move. Excellent. I gotta get the police into their own section. You're the police, right? Yeah, so new theater. Soviet Theater 1. We'll call this, I don't know, Frontliners. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, well, welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. Oh, what's this? We're not producing strategic bombers or attack bombers. I can fix that, I guess. No, I'm not going to bother. And we should probably start training some new troops. So what do we want? Probably just more infantry. I mean, it's the start of the game, so we probably just want infantry. And get rid of these 2 because we don't want those. And yeah, let's get some infantry. What do we need? We need 12 more. So go ahead and produce 12. Start in Moscow. And I want you to join this army. Oh, you guys don't have any particular task, so I can't join automatically. Why don't we have you on the Japanese border, okay? Yeah, drawing these borders is a little tedious. There we go. Ba-da-bum-bum. I'll make this a field marshal because he's going to need more than 24 troops. Field Marshal Mikhail Tukhachevsky. Mikhail Tukhachevsky. Got it. All right, Army 5. No, you're not Army 5. You're going to be the Far East. You're going to be the Polish front. You're going to the Romanian front. You're going to the Finnish front. Wait, who's this? Oh, you're not going to the Finnish front, are you? Are you? Did I give you 2 tasks? I gave you 2 tasks. See, I'm stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I gave you 2 tasks. Whoops. Okay. So let me delete this one. I guess that's what we'll have Mikhail Tukhachevsky do for now. Be the Baltic front. Oops, caps lock. There's a lot to set up at the start of this game, isn't there? Excellent. And I'll delete this order. There we go. You guys gonna move or what? Why aren't you following orders? You're supposed to get on the border with Finland. Oh, I have to assign you, of course. Control. There you go. I have my moments, that's for sure. Make sure everyone's assigned. 24 divisions. No divisions. Well, I can assign you. And we'll have new recruits go here. These guys are going to go to your division. Okay. And that'll be a good start. Holy shit, that was 30 minutes. Well, we've gone a whole week into the game, and we haven't done a damn thing. So why don't we make this first episode a little longer? All right. Hello, Finland. So what's going to happen in an ahistorical game? Well, with historical AI turned off, they're just going to choose, I think, random stuff from the tech tree, from their national focus tree. As far as I know, the AI just does crazy shit when historical AI is turned off. It's going to be similar to what you would see in a normal historical game, but different enough to be noticeable. Like, really noticeable. What about colors? We have 2 purple guys and 2 kind of orangey guys. Let's make you red. And let's make purple dude, I don't know, light blue? Does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay, so we have purple, orange, burgundy, blue, and red. The Spanish Civil War. Hey! Well then. This is Nationalist Spain versus Republican Spain. It's the fascists versus the communists. And since we're communist, we're going to go ahead and lend a hand down there to Republican Communist Spain. Who would like to lead some troops in Spain? How many can we send? We can send 5 brigades, 5 divisions. All right, let's send 5 divisions. We'll get a tank, 3 infantry, and a mountaineer. There are some mountains in Spain. And I'll give you someone else. You can have, I don't know, Andrei Grechko. Just have somebody. All right, Mikhail Tukhachevsky is going to head to Republican Spain. Let's do this. All right, it'll take 2 weeks to get there. And hopefully we can save them from the filthy fascists. We'll see. We have unassigned divisions, do we? Let me check. We do have unassigned divisions. Good point. Huh. Alright, just join this army for now. Thanks for pointing that out. Alright, our troops have arrived in Spain, and we finished the 5-year plan. Also, Germany has remilitarized the Rhineland. This is very worrying. The 5-year plan gives us 2 more civilian buildings in Stalingrad and 2 more in Novosibirsk. That means we get 4 more civilian buildings. Very strong at the start of the game. Armament effort would give us 4 more military buildings. Sounds good to me. Alright, where's our tanks? Or 1 tank. The Spanish Volunteers. There we go. Mikhail Tukhachevsky. He needs to rename you, of course. Republican. Totally Republican Spain. Right? The name is too long. Totally Spanish. Troops. There you go. We arrived in Valencia. Excellent. Let's go retake the coast here. Having the coast is important. Why don't we save this war for the next episode, though? Thank you for watching. I've been Shen, you've been you. Come back next time where Mikhail Tukhachevsky will try to save Republican Spain from the evil fascists. Bye-bye.